Running ads could be the difference between making it in your business or not. It could be the difference of becoming a millionaire, a decamillionaire, or staying in mediocrity. And in today's conversation, I have a Twitter ads expert, Brad Smith, who is going to be helping me set up my Twitter ads. Now, I have run Twitter ads for a while. I do them very poorly. So before we dive into this conversation, I want Brad to just quickly introduce himself. Brad, who are you? What business do you run? And then from there, we're going to go dive straight into some Twitter ads tutorial.
What's up, Jordan? Thanks for having me on. So awesome to connect with you. I have an agency, started with websites, SEO, then Google ads, then Facebook ads. And when I started seeing people pull their hair out, even giving me access to their Facebook ad account, I'm like, what the heck? What's next? And I didn't want to do TikTok ads, of course. I don't like to dance. So I know you don't, that's over expression there, but I love, the whole Gary V. What's the underpriced attention? So as soon as I saw those big advertisers leave X when Elon took over and he told them F you, I'm like, I'm going all in. So I'd be probably one of the few people offering this as a service now.
Unbelievable. Yeah. So guys, Brad's great. I've known Brad for a little bit. He offers a wonderful service. So we're just going to do this. We're going to pull up my ads account, which for those of you watching or listening, I am not an advertiser. I'm really bad at this. I've had one ad to drive new followers, the same one for like 9 months because I'm like so apprehensive to even change it or split test something new. So that's how bad I am at advertising. I just leverage experts. Brad, I'll let you know kind of what I think the average person wants, which I think I'm a representation of them. And we'll set this up together. How's that sound?
I'm looking forward to it. I've done this so many times that I'm going to close my eyes and teach you.
Unbelievable. So there's three things that we'll go live. We'll attempt to go live with our constrained time on this call. Number one is maybe an ad towards a landing page for my service. And for those of you watching, Brad would usually need, I'm assuming, more time than this, but for the sake of simplicity, we're going to set something up just for simplicity so you could see how you can do it too. An ad to a landing page. I have an ad to a lead magnet, and then a followers ad. So if we could drive new followers, if we could drive people to my lead magnet and my list, if we could drive people that already follow me on Twitter to book call. So I'm going to share my screen towards my ad platform or ads manager, as it's called. And Brad, I'm going to let you take over and tell me what you need to see, what I should be doing as we do this.
So first of all, this is really going to be great for a couple reasons. We will be able to get your cost per click, cost per follower down to 3 cents. You can't beat that anywhere else. Google and Facebook, you're spending dollars per click. So that's huge. We're also going to get you more followers so you can start building relationships. And we already know that nobody's buying from you the day they hear from you. So this is a relationship play. And a lot of people just go set these ads up and think you're going to get sales right away. Well, if you work with any big agency for Facebook or Google ads, they don't do that. You got to build relationships. Top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel, which we'll talk about. So 3 campaigns, Jordan. And if people aren't familiar with top of funnel, middle, MOF, and BOF, top of funnel is where you bring that new audience in so they hear about you for the first time. Middle of funnel is so you can build a relationship with them so they see you twice. Bottom of funnel is where you can actually sell them because they've seen you multiple times. Cool?
100%.
Let's create top of funnel. And you're going to see we're going to steal some people. This is the magic trick right here. So go ahead and create a campaign for me.
Cool. So we're going to the top right corner, clicking create
top
campaign.
Right. Yep. All right. Never click simple. That's like the old Facebook boosting post. They say don't ever boost a post. You never know what's happening there. So always click advance. And we're going to do today for top of funnel, we're going to start with reach. Middle of funnel is going to be engagements, and bottom of funnel is going to be sales. So those are really the only 3 that we use. We've tested thousands of dollars on all these other ones. We keep testing them because of the algorithm, and we find that this is the secret sauce right now. And in my course and in my group, Jordan, I update these. So if we see a change, we'll let everyone know.
Unbelievable.
So top of funnel is reach. We want to reach as many people as possible. Now name this. We want to name this so not for now, it doesn't really matter now, but when we come back and look at our analytics, we want to know what this ad is. So we're going to call this TOF, top of funnel. When we come back and look at analytics, dash reach, then we know we did a reach, and then dash the date. So you just put whatever date in that you want there. But the key is just to remember when this ad started and that you're doing reach and that it's top of funnel. That's the key.
And we're going to throw in Brad Smith just in case.
Well, that way we can credit the new leads from this.
That's right.
Yep. All right. That's all. That's all you got to do there. No testing, no campaign budget optimization. That's key. So I come here, and actually, I forgot to tell you, I copy that same campaign name and I type it in the ad group name. So you got to type it out again for me, Jordan. TOF reach 18th or Brad Smith, whatever we want to put there. Now, I like to start with a really low budget until we find some winning creatives. So this is actually going to be some organic posts we're running for ads with this. So you could really start with $5 or $10 a day with this one. Once we find winning creatives, bump it up to whatever you want in increments. This is all going to be good. Max reach. So this campaign, we're going to keep max reach. Next one, we'll switch that, but we'll keep that the same. We're going to pay by impression. This is all good. This is all good. Looks good. Now, pause right here. This is important. This is what you probably missed and what most people miss. Account-based safety controls. Click that for me. All right, so it's auto-selected to standard. Everyone's account's auto-selected to standard, and this is where you get all the bots and the OnlyFans. Shut that off. Turn it to limited. All right, now we're going from crappy followers to quality.
Great. And I didn't do that.
You didn't. No one does. No one knows to look there. Placements. We're going to keep it the same. I'm not racist to being in the replies. For me, we really dial this in. I have ads that are strictly meant for men and some ads that are strictly made for women. So I separate that by two different ad groups. But if you're just starting, which probably most of you are, keep it to any gender. Feel free to separate those and tweak your ad copy. So, hey, men, if you're looking to get in shape, hey, women, that's going to work better. I do adjust the age range. I like to be between, take a step back. Who's your ideal customer? That's where you want to limit this now. 25 to 50, whatever you think your ideal customer is, make that happen here. I only speak English. My ads are only in English. My customers are only English. So I put that in for the language. And you can have up to 5 countries you target to. Now you could do Canada, United States, and United Kingdom, I think is an option. Now, also, I take another step back. 99% of my customers are United States, so I don't really waste my money on other countries. So I really stick with Canada and US. Just think about what's best for your business and where you want your customers to come from. All right, same thing. I don't care what device. I'm an iPhone user, but you can see my ads if you use Android. No problem. All right, so only target premium subscribers. This is the thing they're testing. Don't touch this. This doesn't work. So they turn this on sometimes, they turn it off. So today it'll be on, tomorrow it'll be off. Don't touch it. It doesn't really work that good. Here's the magic sauce. And this is where a lot of people mess up. They go for the easy route here. They go directly to interest. Who do you want to target? Interest is what is going to bring in the bot traffic and the people you don't want. Same with keywords. Keywords come later on once you start building your account out more. But the goal for top of funnel is to steal people. I want to steal Jordan Ross's audience. I only want to show my ads to his followers because he's got the exact followers for me. Jordan, who's maybe somebody you look up to that has the exact followers you want?
Yeah, I have a pretty big list of these people in a separate ad. So we're just going to come back to this, but Hermosi's got a bunch of people.
Yep.
Jeremy Mosier, this guy, he's a big one. So we'll come back, and just for people watching, we could always come back and edit this stuff, correct?
You can always come back and see that little copy button over on the right next to the X. This will save you a lot of time. What you'll do is you'll copy all, and then you can actually go paste that in that bulk upload. And
we'll do that off of the live demo.
Exactly. Here's something cool though that I want to show everyone. Put in a few, which you did. Now click on recommendations because you can't always think of who your ideal audience is. And it's really hard to find their accounts unless you type them in. But just for the demo today, why don't you just click on a few there that might have a good audience for you. And it'll also keep suggesting a brand new audience based on those 4. Then it'll refresh based on a good audience for those 5 you have. And it just gives you a good list. And our goal here, Jordan, is to get around 10 million. Between 1 to 10 million, 10 million is the key.
Yeah, and these are actually, all these names, I know most of these people. Most of them have been clients of mine. So it's pretty easy as I do this to, James Camp, he's come on the podcast.
Nice.
JK, we know him. Yeah, so for the sake of this, I'll probably come back later and just find more people to keep adding in. Tebow, he's been on the pod. Cool.
Nice.
Oh, me. Look alike. It's me.
You might as well steal your own audience, which we will be doing for middle of funnel and bottom of funnel.
Cool. So we'll pause there.
Cool. So that's the key. This is what I love so much about X ads is I can go say these 746,000 people is my exact audience. So let's steal them and get them to follow me, engage with me, and see my ads, right? Don't choose anything else. We want to be super targeted and steal the audience. That's once you start throwing the interest and the keywords in there is where you start getting that bot traffic and the bad traffic you've got in the past. Scroll down to the bottom for me, and we're going to make sure don't be tempted on the target strategy. A lot of times Twitter or X will have this turned on automatically. Always keep this off. Don't get tempted. And that's it. We're going to hit next. This is what's going to start bringing in your ideal audience so then you can build relationships with them. This first post, most of the time, is we do an existing ad to your pinned post. Usually you put the most time and effort into your pinned post. My pinned post has, I think, almost 3 million views, over 250 comments. This is where you start building your audience so you can retarget to them, build relationships. And the goal here is to get them to comment or follow you. So go ahead and click on use existing ad, Jordan. I have a feeling it's going to clear out there. And you can really choose whichever one you think is going to bring in the best audience. And this is where we want to test 5 to 10 of these. So for today, for the demo, let's just choose 1 or 2 and we'll throw them in there. But what I want you guys doing is testing between 5 and 10 of your organic posts that have the most comments. Now, Jordan, I don't know if you want to do this on the demo, but if you go back to your profile and go to premium analytics, you can actually filter through which posts have the most engagement.
Very cool. So for everyone watching, how do we get the pinned? For someone like me who actually posts all the time, what do we do to actually get to pinned?
So you got to search. There's no easy way around it, unfortunately.
Now, is it on a different screen? I go to my pinned post and I grab the actual link and I paste in there?
You can.
So something like this?
Unless you remember maybe the first 2 words.
Okay, so then it's something like this.
This one's not easy. This one we searched.
This one's from December 2022. It's pretty old. But for the sake of this, let's just pull out probably my newest post and we'll just depreciate it afterwards. So this one.
And I will tell you, Jordan, that this has come a long way, but there's still some bugs like these.
So interesting. Yeah. All right, so let's just do this. We'll click something. So you said use existing.
Yep. And there we go. Whichever one you think has the most engagement. That's the key, is comments are probably the most important thing we want to look for. Anything organic that got the most comments.
We'll just do this. We'll come back to this, you and I, afterwards.
Definitely.
Yes?
Yep.
Overwrite?
Yep.
Cool.
You're going to overwrite? Yeah, it cleared it out, so you didn't even have to type that in there. So that's one. So what we want to do is we want to make about 5 to 10 of these. For today's demo, let's just make 1. But once you have the 5 to 10, come back in a few days and you'll actually see which ones are getting the most engagement, the most followers, and which ones Twitter's showing to people. Any questions about this step?
No, makes sense.
Cool. And yeah, just to finalize that one thing, top of funnel is to get people to follow you and build your retargeting list, which you'll see in the next step, middle of funnel. So try to make 5 to 10 of these. All you have to do is click create ad in the top right to make the second one. Can't edit them. They're just going to build up your social authority on your current profile. And we can hit next or save draft, whichever one we want to get to the next step.
And there we go. Launch campaign. That's simple.
Launch campaign. Give it about 3 days to see results.
And we are live. And what we'll do, I have an old campaign that's just been running for like ever. So when we're done with this, we'll take that down because that's just not effective anymore.
Cool. No problem. Yeah, especially those 2 things I just showed you, you'll see will outperform this.
100%.
All right. So we got to make two more campaigns now. This is where the fun happens. So we're going to do me a favor, Jordan. Can we show them you copying that audience? Because we're going to need that again.
Yeah. So,
If you go to that first campaign for me,
and how do I go into for people like me, not an ad person? How do we edit this?
go back to click on campaigns there next to one selected. I like to
Up
start in
here
campaigns down a little bit next to the delete button.
next to the delete button. Okay, one selected.
Campaigns, one selected. Yep, just click campaigns. And scroll. Can we do the old one with that audience you've already built? Just hover over that and you'll see edit campaign. That third one down there. All right, over on the left, click on TOF Reach, the second one down under ad groups, ad group details now. Yep, scroll down to that audience that we made. You're going to hit that copy button, copy all. Good. All right, now go ahead and click on campaigns in the top left again. You don't have to touch this. Create campaign. Cool. This time we're going to choose advanced still, and we're going to choose engagement. Now the goal is to get them to comment and click the link in your bio and start taking some action. All right, we're going to click next. Oh, you can name this, sorry, middle of funnel dash engagement dash the date. And you don't want to copy and paste this one because you already have that audience copied. Go ahead and name this as well, middle funnel, yep. Now, I like to keep, we do about 50% budget for top of funnel, which I was going to talk about last, Jordan, but probably touch on it now. So let's say you're going to spend $50 a day for top of funnel. You really only need to spend about $20 a day for middle and bottom of funnel. So you can do 50% of your budget to top, which is important, and then 25% and 25% of your budget for middle and bottom of funnel.
Makes sense. All
right, we're going to scroll down. Engagements auto check. See that? Engagement's good. Standard. Yep. Keep all of those checked. Now your advanced brand safety controls most likely will be stuck at limited now, which is great. Once we change it once, it should be saved for all your new campaigns moving forward.
So I don't need to touch this time?
Nope.
Okay.
Good. I like to have that same demographic. So I think you did age range 21 to 50, English language. And I think you chose 3 countries. We're pretty much just doing the same thing we did in top of funnel, but we switched from reach to engagement now.
Why is it Canada coming up?
Talking about bugs. But the nice part is since December, they've improved this like 5x. They've done a really good job since December.
Well, I might not do Canada for this because we can't get it. So,
man.
All right, we'll add it later.
What if you capitalize the C? Do that. If you just do CAN.
There we go.
There you go.
Good find.
I think that's something I remember. All right, now we're going to click bulk upload next to follower lookalikes to save us some time.
Where was that? Did I skip that? Bulk upload.
Oh, nope. Keep going down to follower lookalikes.
And this is a great example of someone who really doesn't know the Twitter ad. So follower lookalikes, I'm going down to, is this audiences? Right. Include lookalikes right here.
Yep. Now, okay. So this is where, let me slow us down. Subscribers, shut off only target premium subscribers. Did you see how, I don't think you checked that. I think
I did. I did it pretty quick.
All right, cool. I think there's a delay on my end. Scroll down just a little bit more for me. Remember where we picked those followers to steal?
Yep.
There you go. That second one there. Follower lookalikes optional. Click on bulk upload for me. Perfect. All right. And then this is where you can actually paste that list. See, that's easy. I like how easy that is.
Great.
Add to campaign. All right, good. So as you notice, we have the same campaign. Now here's the switch. We're going to keep scrolling down a little bit more to additional options. Retarget people who have engaged with your post. So anyone that has saw your tweets, now change tweet type from organic tweets to ads and organic tweets.
So the bottom one right here.
Yep, that one right there. And I apologize, Jordan, there's a little delay on my end.
Yeah, no worries.
And this is where you're going to choose that first top of funnel campaign. So we're retargeting to those top of funnel people.
So right here.
Right there. And then that top one that we named, perfect, and I hit apply.
And I quickly did this. So we say saw your tweets or saw and engaged?
Just saw.
Okay, so people who saw.
We want them to see you twice. They don't trust you the first time, so we got to build that brand authority still. So then they see you twice, they start remembering you, which is key.
Cool. Okay.
And now you can also target followers of Jordan Ross. So you also want to start targeting your followers here.
Cool.
Perfect. So you'll see audience estimate pretty much stays the same, which is normal. I think that's another bug there, but totally fine.
Go to next.
All next. Yep. Good. All right. So this is where hit edit for me on that campaign.
Right here or up here?
Ad group, next to ad group. Copy. Yep. Perfect. All right. So see over on the left, I think it skipped the ad set. So if you guys get a bug like that, go ahead and click on add one on the left with the little orange arrow. It shows that it skipped it somehow. All right. So this is still going to be existing ads. Jordan, do you have any posts that promote your landing page, that promote a newsletter?
No, but I could write one right now and then we could just use it just for simplicity.
Perfect. Also, here's another option. A lot of people say, here's a guide, leave me a comment, and we'll send it to you. That's the most powerful one. I don't know if you've ever done any of those.
For ads, can you set it up so it's an auto reply or no?
Not for ads, but you can use the service like, is it Hype Fury or ManyChat to do that?
I have so many DMs, I think that might break it. How about for the sake of this demo, I just write something real quick and we do that for middle of funnel.
Let's do it.
This might be an opportunity to show your copy skills. So if we're doing middle of funnel, I want to drive people to my constraint calculator, which is really an assessment to show where your issues are in your business. And you tell me, or should I be driving them to like content in mind? I think you said content, right?
This is perfect. I like the calculator.
Cool.
But we still don't want to make it about you. They don't know you, like you, or trust you yet. So we're not going to post something that says, go check out my calculator. So we want to think about them. Jordan, you could write, I'm looking to connect with business owners that are trying to grow their audience on X. So you almost want to talk to that person, or an entrepreneur. I'm looking to connect with entrepreneurs that are growing their audience on X. You almost want to call out who that person is and almost become a friend.
So looking to connect with founders that want to grow their audience. Let me ask you this. So my service, we have a lot of things that we do, but the core positioning is we're going to help you build a business that can work without you. And the pain point is that we're solving people that, the founders doing everything, their operations aren't good, they can't really grow. So that's who we're targeting. So should I say looking to connect with founders that want to improve their operations, looking to connect with founders that want to exit their operations? Like what do you recommend? Or grow on X? Like what do you think?
I want to ask them how much time they think they're spending in the business. How much time are you spending in the business doing things that you don't enjoy? How much time are you spending in the business doing things that someone else could do for you?
So do I still want to have the looking to connect with founders, or do I just want to pose the question?
So before the how, I would say, hey, founders, or founders, comma, how much time are you spending? So you could scratch that. There you go. Perfect. Founders, how much time are you spending? Love it.
And that's it.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to do enter for me. Check out my free cost calculator in the first comment. So what we want to do is really make that first sentence about them, to have them give us that reaction and leave engage with us. And then we're going to do plus. Yep. And you're going to put that link to the cost calculator in there. Now, what I do like to do is come back to that first post and post it from there. Perfect. Sometimes if you post it from that second one, it looks bad on the timeline. So I like doing it just like this.
And now post all.
Post all.
Cool.
So see how we made, and I'm sure you're really good at copywriting, but that first sentence is about them, not you.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably decent. I wouldn't say I'm really good, but I appreciate how you're saying, you want to make it about them. And for the sake of, I'm looking at the clock, I would imagine you probably have something to jump to. So for the sake of this, let's round this out. And then maybe for bottom of funnel, we bring you back on for a second training, or maybe we just drive a call to action. People need to check you out. So let's round this out. We're back over here, middle of funnel engagement.
Use existing ad for me. Right up
Use
there at the
existing
top.
ad.
Yep. And there you go. There's our post. And we're going to select overwrite. Now you want to test about 3 of these. So we test 5 to 10 on top of funnel. We test about 3 for middle of funnel. And you are going to want to test about 3 for bottom of funnel. To round this out, Jordan, when you go back and you create that third campaign for bottom of
Man,
funnel.
are you seeing these bugs here? This is interesting. It looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
Twitter booted us mid. So these are the benefits. You could see here, it's actually not even letting me. Wow, this is fascinating. It's actually not even letting me run it.
To be fair, I've never seen this issue. I wonder if it's because we're recording.
Oh, wow. I'll just title it untitled ad.
There you go.
Okay, so we'll go next. Are we good on clicking next here?
I
Damn,
think so.
that's
We
this
should be
is
good.
nuts. Guys, this is a real demo on Twitter. Twitter ads are Elon, where are you at?
I know.
Next.
Hey, best part is if you get this to work, you don't have much competition.
Yeah, launch campaign. Okay, so we're there. And Brad, I really appreciate you coming on, showing me how to set up some ads. For everyone that wants help with their ads on their business, where could they find you, your business, and receive help from you?
Connect with me on my X, Brad Smith Coach. I have a course up there. I do free lessons almost multiple times a week, giving you these tips. I've never seen bugs like that. So, Jordan, you got the short end of the stick, the bad luck of the draw this week. But once you finalize that, and in my course, I break down every single one of those steps. And I think the most important, we can all set those up, but it all comes down to that copywriting strategy and your posting strategy. Don't make it about you, make it about your clients. So at Brad Smith Coach on Twitter, I'd love to connect with you guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Brad.
Thank
Guys,
you.
go hire Brad. Cheers.